I first contacted Deviant when I was about 3 months postnatal after having my twins. I wasn't really happy. I wanted to do something to get me fitter.
When I started CrossFit, I think one of the hardest things for me was encouraging myself and really being able to kind of push my own limits. I knew what my limits were through other sports, but I didn't know how to push them. Particularly in the first month, I think that there was a lot of doubt.
I was never a very sporty person. I decided that I'd got to get fitter for the sake of my health really, and having a grandchild. I was dreading it because I thought I was going to be the oldest person here.
Really intimidating walking in. I'm a firefighter full time. There's always things that I sort of doubt myself that I'll be able to do.
I've got quite serious mobility issues when I came in. I'd had a serious accident 10 years ago where I broke my back. Totally out of my comfort zone. I would never walk in anywhere by myself, but I'm glad I did.
Rob just took me under his wing. He was like, come on, you can do it. And straight away, I had progression in that first hour. I came in, I couldn't do something, I walked out and I could do something. It felt amazing.
I got my first pull-up in January, so it took me 9 months to get a pull-up. I'd gone from every band in the building to get me up on top of that rig, but the fact that I've progressed and I can actually do a pull-up all by myself, for me, is amazing.
Self-confidence as well, that's something that really I feel has improved. You literally go from saying I can't do this to I've just done that, like bring on the next one.
I can lift heavier weights now. I can run for longer than I used to be able to.
It helps massively at work, and it's a mental thing as well. Like, you have to be pretty mentally tough to do some of the workouts here, and to stay sort of focused and concentrating on what you're doing, even when you're shattered and you feel like you can't go anymore. And that's the same at work.
The thing that brings me back to Deviant time after time is the community, the guys that you're training with every day.
Such a variety of people come here from different levels of fitness, different jobs. I think a lot of people who don't come to CrossFit don't realise that. Even like myself, when I'm really struggling, you look at everyone else and everybody's struggling, but nobody's just walking off and not finishing it. And the person who is left at the end, everybody hangs around and everybody cheers them on and encourages.
They won't let you give up. As much as you want to drop that bar, as much as you want to chuck your toys and you want to go, they will not let you do that because they know you inside out.
It doesn't matter if I'm lifting 20 kilos and someone else next to me is lifting 100 kilos. Everyone gets the same amount of cheers, you know, the same encouragement from the coaches. It doesn't matter what level you're at, we're all treated the same.
Yes, there are those of you who are better athletes and are going in for the competitions, and then there are some of us who will probably never get to competition level, but we just keep coming because we're enjoying it and we are seeing the benefits of it.
It becomes addictive, this constant support.
I think that's what makes it so good. That's what makes it such a community, because there's such a mixture of people.
are in this box. From being able to do 1 double under to 1 pull up to be able to burpee. These people have celebrated everything with me and shed tears at the same time that I've shed tears. I walked through that door a very unhappy 38-year-old, very unhappy, couldn't do anything, and with the support of Rob and Ath and everything, I can do most things, and for me that's just completely changed my life, completely.
I want my children to be able to say to me, "Mummy, let's go and play in the park, let's go and, you know, run round, play football, play on the swings." I think if I had have been the way I was a year ago, I wouldn't be picking them up and carrying them around. I wouldn't be running around the garden with them, dancing around the living room like they want me to. A year on, I still walk in, I can't do something. All the guys cheer me on, I can do something. And I walk out, feel amazing.
I do feel a lot more healthy. Instead of always taking the lift, I will now take the stairs. If you'd said to me 18 months ago that I'd be running, you know, 1,000 metres in an evening, I would not have believed you.
The moment I knew that I'd joined something that wasn't just like your typical gym, it was I came in and I get, "Hey Rich." I was like, "Hi, guy," who I don't know. And it was Rob, who's like the main coach here. I'd probably been introduced to him once, just in like a kind of in passing, and he already knew my name. CrossFit is a daunting thing when you first get into it and when you think about it. Exercising hard for some people is difficult, and again, pushing yourself through those boundaries. So having a welcoming environment, having somewhere that feels comfortable to go and do that makes it easier to push yourself, I think.